And seeing T come back and Jamar come back over the course of the summer, they've done a great job preparing for training camp, getting themselves in shape and ready to hit the ground running.
That was Bengals head coach Zach Taylor praising two of his best playmakers for how they conducted themselves throughout the offseason. And now, with all that work behind them, we finally reached day one of training camp here in Cincinnati. The entire team ready to go to work. And because we are your Bengals flagship station, we have big coverage kicking off the 2024 training camps. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Tricia Mackey.
And I'm Rob Williams. We have team coverage breaking down everything you need to know from day one of training camp.
Let's get straight to it.
Yeah.
Joe Danneman, Jeremy Rao, you've been out there all day.
Yeah, so how is day one gone?
Yeah, it's been a great first day for the Bengals, and I think from the start you realize a shift in tone from this team and just how they're talking about this season. Now, we understand this Bengals team has been basically chasing championships now for a few years. We understand last year did not end well and go well for this team, but Zach Taylor told us that the last 24 hours there's been a lot of messaging around focusing on this season being a championship season for this team. And Joe, talking with players inside the locker room, Orlando Brown, T. Higgins, a lot of guys, you can just tell that that is their one singular focus going into this season, and they feel like this team is built to go do it.
Let's pop up the video from what we shot today here on day one of training camp on the practice fields at Paycor Stadium. Of course, the cameras have to be on number 9 and what he's doing on the field. Zach Taylor said at his press conference earlier today, and he emphasized the word really. He said Joe looks really good. In fact, T. Higgins said he looks like Super Bowl Joe Burrow. Chase Brown, the running back, says he looks like that dude out there on the practice field. So Joe Burrow is looking the part on day one of training camp. Now, you think about where Joe was last year at this time. It was all the contract talk. That's gone now. He's paid as one of the highest paid players in the league. And he talked today about getting out to training camp with a lot less distractions this time around.
Yeah, definitely less distractions heading into camp this year, I would say, especially in this first week. We had a great plan over the last month to month and a half to get my body and mind the way that I felt like it needed to be coming into camp. And that's a credit to all the people that I surround myself with. They worked really hard to make sure that I'm at my best.
So let's talk about the hair just one more time here. Who am I kidding? We're going to talk about it all hour long here on Fox 19. Now, so the hair, he says it's not going to keep it forever. He says he lost a bet, that he was bored, all these things that Joe Burrow might say about the haircut. It's still pretty jarring to me when I see it. He's easy to find on the practice field because he's wearing the orange jersey. Now, when you go orange jersey, he looks like he's got like a flashlight on top of his head. He's easy to find, but he said he was bored and decided to get his head shaved and color his hair. When I'm bored, I just eat.
Same. We are going to feature a lot of what Joe Burrow said in our special at 6:30. A lot more personality from Joe Burrow, but that's it for our story right here, right now. He's Joe Danneman. I am Jeremy Rao with photojournalist Tom DeWeese. But Mike Shell talked with the fans today and has all that right now.
Yeah, Jeremy, this is where it all starts, right? Day one of season camp and the long road for the season. Now, the fans know how important this is, and they were eager to share their enthusiasm. There was plenty of excitement from the fans. Some were even jumping for joy over the upcoming start of the new season.
Hoo day, baby. Hoo day.
Hoo day! That's what I want to say. All day, every day.
Say hoo day!
Hoo day! It's his birthday! Happy birthday!
Some combine the celebrations with a birthday or a first trip to training camp. So what are your expectations for the season?
Oh, I think we're going to do good this year. Burrow going to stay healthy, and we're going to make the playoffs, and we'll be in New Orleans.
Head coach Zach Taylor had said that Joe Burrow and other starters will see some action in preseason games. It would be a first for Burrow since he took 3 preseason snaps his second year in the league, and the fans have different views on whether or not it is the right thing to do. Should they play him during the preseason?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Should Joe Burrow play during the preseason?
Heck yeah, we got to get his bumps and bruises up.
Should Burrow play during the preseason?
Oh, man, somebody smarter than me's got to answer that.
That's non-committal, isn't it? Yeah. Should Joe Burrow play? Well, it's a risk-reward. Bengals hoping to get off to a fast start. Big crowd out here today, but this was by invitation only for season ticket holders and those who are on the wait list. Monday is the big day here. That is when training camp is open to everyone. Live at Paycor Stadium, I'm Mike Shell with Sydney Pelham. And back to you, Joe and Jeremy.
All right, as we bring everyone back in our crew here, what a big day for the Bengals and Fox 19 now. Again, a lot of Joe Burrow coming up at 6:30, and Zach Taylor did say the plan is for Joe Burrow to play in the preseason, but being proactive about limiting guys like T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, the guys who they've invested a lot in here early in camp. Guys, back to you.
All right, I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
it. See
absolutely.
you guys at 6:30. You can